Hello and welcome back to another episode of Teaching Partner. Today we will be exploring the 4 different types of classroom management styles. As educators, we understand that the managing a classroom is one of the most challenging aspects of teaching. However, with the right management styles, we can create a positive and productive learning environment. In the 1960s, Diana Bormond, a developmental psychologist at the University of California, conducted a study on childhood behavior. She noticed that every child exhibited unique behaviors. In 1966, based on her observations, interviews, and analysis, Bormond identified 3 distinct parenting styles: authoritarian, authoritative, and permissive parenting. Since then, researchers have found that these parenting styles also apply to teaching, and they added a 4th one known as indulgent teaching. Let's talk about the first one, which is called authoritarian classroom management style. This style refers to a teacher who has complete control over their classroom. Authoritarian teachers create a highly structured learning environment with a strong emphasis on the rules. They expect undisputed compliance from their student and do not tolerate inappropriate behavior in the classroom. They expect students to simply absorb the information rather than play a role in constructing their knowledge. If students do not behave exactly as expected by the teacher, then they are strictly punished regardless of their circumstances. As a result, children in authoritarian classroom often feel intimidated, distrusting, and distant from their teachers, making it difficult for them to want to learn. Teachers with an authoritarian teaching style do not encourage collaboration or active discussions, often resulting in poor classroom culture and an uninspiring learning environment. Let's talk about the authoritative classroom management style. Although the names sound similar, authoritative teachers and authoritarian teachers are very different. Authoritative teachers are firm yet fair. They set up rules and consistently enforcing them, but they also value their students' input. This type of teacher expects a student to participate and collaborate while respecting the rules. An authoritative teacher encourages students to engage in active discussions and work together, but they communicate their expectations clearly before sending students off on their own. Authoritative teachers consider their students' unique circumstances when setting expectations and determining reasonable consequences for rule breaking. For those reasons, an authoritative teacher's management approach is ideal for both students and teachers. Teachers are respected and liked by their students, and students are socially competent and responsible. Let's talk about the 3rd type of classroom management style, the permissive classroom management style. Permissive teachers are the complete opposite of authoritative teachers. They have a low level of both students' involvement and control over the classroom. They do not plan lessons or activities in advance and frequently wing it, relying heavily on movies and book work to fill the time. Permissive teachers do not establish rule or punish poor behavior. Students have too much freedom, resulting in a disorderly and unproductive learning environment. As a result, students who are subject to permissive teaching style often do not grow either academically or socially in this type of learning environment. Let's talk about the 4th and the last one, indulgent classroom management style. Similar to permissive teachers, those with an indulgent classroom management approach have a low level of control over their classroom. For that reason, they allow students to freely express themselves and make their own decisions with no boundaries. Unlike permissive teachers, indulgent teachers have a very high level of involvement with their students. They care deeply about their students and what is going on in their lives, but tend to be too friendly. Consequently, indulgent teachers are generally well liked by the students who feel comfortable talking to them. However, these teachers frequently lose their authority as the students see them only as a friend. They do prepare lesson plans, but because of the lack of control and authority, indulgent teachers get forced off track by their student and struggle to redirect them. This leads to an unproductive classroom with little learning taking place. When deciding which of the 4 different types of classroom management style is right for you, consider which approach aligns best with your teaching philosophy and objective. And of course, it's about circumstances, school policies, and other factors as well. I think no teacher will constantly fit into just one category. Students are all unique and different situations call for different practices. However, researchers have determined that the closer a teacher is an authoritative approach, the greater the impact they will have on their students. If you are a new teacher, take your time to figure out what works best for you. Try different classroom management strategies and see how they impact your students. Then ask yourself if the strategy really impacts students' outcome positively or negatively. On the other hand, if you are a more experienced teacher, be sure to take the time to reflect on the classroom management style and adjust it as needed. It's never too late to change your teaching style to better serve your students. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this video is very useful for you. So thank you very much. If you have any question, query, or you need any support for making a decision, don't hesitate to write an email to theteachingpartner@gmail.com. Thank you very much and see you in the next video. Goodbye.